Another Brick Fan here with day 15 of the 2020 Advent Calendar builds. This year I'm doing Star Wars, Harry Potter, and City. Let's take a look at the builds we've done so far before getting into today's build. Starting with Harry Potter, you can see that other window piece, and now there's two windows that connect to the fireplace. Moving over to Star Wars, you can see a battle droid there in the back behind the X-Wing. And then for City, you can see this monster truck over here in the corner. Let's go ahead and get into today's builds. We're going to start off day 15 with a Star Wars calendar, so over here in the corner. And this time we do have a Trade Federation ship. Here is the Trade Federation ship, very recognizable with the sloped outer sides here, like the little touch of the dark blue. There's some engines here in the back done with the trans blue. Then some detailing done with a clip piece in this 1x1 with a post here, or kind of a bar piece that comes out. Nice circular look here to the inside of the ship, although I would have liked both these pieces to be in the same color. This one comes in the kind of metallic silver look, and this one's in the standard gray. So it would have been nice to see those both the same color. But overall, don't have a lot of complaints about this. Looks like a Trade Federation ship to me. Let's go ahead and move on to Harry Potter. Harry Potter day 15 here is a minifigure, one of the Patel sisters. I had this wrong earlier. I had mixed up Cho Chang. But this, I believe is Padma Patel. So here is Padma Patil, where she has this nice 1x2 printed brick, kind of like Cho Chang earlier. Of course, hers is done in this kind of salmon color. I'm trying to remember the exact color this is, but it's kind of that pinkish color. Saw this in some of the Lego Movie 2 sets. Anyway, the nice printing here on the front. Little metallic sheen. If you look just closely, there is a little bit of sheen on the printing here. Big long hair piece. Good skin coloring for her. There's a nice braid here in the back. She does have an alternate expression here, as you can see, and then you can see the nice printing here on the back of her traditional Indian garb here. One last thing to note is there is a 1x2 plate here on the bottom, so that gives that one brick and one plate height, which is the mid legs, so the same height as the mid legs that are used for the other minifigures in this series so far. Let's go ahead and move on to City. Here we have City day 15 over here in the corner, and it looks like an ambulance, so another vehicle. Here's our completed ambulance. Once again, sticking with that same yellow theme in the middle. It's a very similar build. Obviously, all of these have the same base, which is the gray, then yellow with the red in the back for the light. And then depending on the vehicle, like the truck had yellow on top here. The fire truck was red, obviously. So nice use of parts, and then sticking with kind of the same build techniques for each of these vehicles. You can see the tail lights there represented, both sides are the same. They did use the angled piece here to provide the windshield that sits over the top of this 2x2 tile. You remember in a previous build they had a 2x2 tile with the two studs, and then put the cheese wedges for the, like on the monster truck where they put the cheese wedges the other way. So slightly different build, but a different technique to give it a little bit of a unique look. So there is our ambulance for day 15. Let's go ahead and do a quick recap. So here we have our 3 builds for day 15. They include a Trade Federation ship. This is Padma Patil here, and then an ambulance for the city sets. Hope you've enjoyed my thoughts on day 15. I'm going to get started on day 16. But until then, happy building. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel to see more of my content. I've left a link to my Advent Calendar playlist up here on the screen.